hey guys, here's my idea. Check out this idea. How did I get the idea for space juggling? I was studying how humans rotate. There's two ways in any position that you can rotate stably, and every other way is not stable. One of the ways that you can spin stably is kind of like a cartwheel, where you're spinning around your belly. As I was thinking about that, how the head traces out a circle, I wonder what would happen if you threw a ball down to yourself. You could probably catch it. That's what would happen. You could probably throw it again. You do that enough times, people, including me, would start calling it juggling. Before I went on my first parabolic flight, I was wondering what would be the most useful thing for me to know. I ended up writing a program with a fully articulated human body that you can move around into any position, and then it calculates what axes you can spin around stably in any position. And I did that to prepare for my flight, and then in the months or year after my first flight was when I came up with the idea. I was talking with Story Musgrave, who's an astronaut who did a lot of movement and dance in space. He is the most capable at speaking about his embodied experience. And he was like, hey, if you take a rope and you put it on a flat surface and you wiggle it back and forth, it moves in kind of a wave, and that's exactly how it would move in space. And so that really got me thinking about this thing that a horizontal plane can cause objects to move in the same way that they would move in space. Then I spent all summer practicing zero-G movement in aerial harnesses and in pools and wind tunnels and float tanks to just try to see which thing gives me a little glimpse of this, which thing gives me a little glimpse of that. And I just thought, okay, I'm just gonna tie myself to the ceiling. I start spinning and I'm holding the balls and I start throwing the balls. They're rolling on the ground, and I hadn't thought totally about what it would be like to be the guy spinning and watching how the balls move. Even though they travel in a straight line when they're rolling on the ground, or when they're in space they would travel in a straight line, when you're spinning with it, they're traveling in these curves. It was this whole new challenge to tune in to how that curve was going to behave and to be able to expect how it was going to behave. The way to find out is to practice. I'm going to do this every single week, and I'm just going to find out what happens. At the end of 6 months, I was confident that there was something very beautiful here that would be interesting for other people to see.